Hello, you guys. You're here. You've seen the title and thumbnail of this video. Today, we're going to lay it all out on the table. You may be asking yourself, Krista, why? Why are you inserting yourself into this drama? And I'm going to tell you why. Because I feel a tidbit guilty about it. So let's just lay it all out. As you guys know, I've been making YouTube videos now, I believe, for 5 years. And it's been a long, hard road. And I hope that even though this video particularly doesn't talk about penny shopping, let me turn my do not disturb on so my phone will stop making noise. Even though this particular video does not talk about, penny items, although we may in a minute, we are talking about something very important. And I hope that you can take a moment to hear me out, okay? So the other day, let's rewind. I did a video on my channel with some people, multiple people. If you know, you know. I guess you can go look for it if you want. And I've also been on one other person's channel that I regret now. And then the other day, Ease Dills and Stills, who seems lovely, by the way, posted a video. And she said in the video, essentially, there are sheep in wolf's clothing, I think is the saying. And also implied it was people with, or someone with a membership. Now, nothing bad to Ease Dills and Stills, because I think she's a lovely person. I think she and I are going to get along great. I love that she is just so authentically herself and does her own thing. There are some downsides to being different and doing your own thing. The downside to that is a lot of people will not only emulate you and your personality, they will also copy your information. This has been an ongoing problem in our community ever since I've been in it. What you guys don't see. Okay, so let's talk about E's video. So E made that video and then made a follow-up video saying that she had a remodel list she was selling. And whether or not it's right for her to sell that remodel list is not up for debate here, by the way. Please don't comment that shit. And somebody took her list and sent it to other people, including myself. And then it was shared by other YouTubers. Not only shared by other YouTubers, sold. So somebody takes somebody's information that they clearly spent months on. Months. We're not talking about a couple hours here, you guys. Months. It took her, I know, a long ass time to put that together. Somebody took her watermark off of it. Apparently didn't even pay for it. Got it from somebody else, is what I'm told. I don't know if that's true. And sent it to me and other people. I didn't share it. At the time, I did know that it come from E initially. I was told that. But as you guys know, we don't use other people's information. There's a number of reasons you shouldn't use other people's information. The reason I'm inserting myself into this is because yesterday I texted out to watch E's video. If you're not signed up for text alerts, please sign up for text alerts. Text the word penny to 304-244-4457 and you'll get text alerts from your favorite YouTuber, Krista Coupons. But I feel guilty because I woke up this morning and I seen a number of people getting attacked for stealing, including Madison. Now, I have talked to Madison personally and today, um, and got her permission to say her name in my video because, we don't want to point fingers. I have had my own beef with Madison, as you guys know, if you've been here for a while. But Madison is in her 20s. And this isn't just about Madison, okay? I'm saying this about everybody. This has gone on. Now I am saying this about Madison. Okay, hold on. Let me say this about Madison. This has gone on far too long for her. She has been, quote unquote, bullied for far too long, okay? When we make YouTube videos, all of us, I've never seen a YouTube video that somebody got on camera and said, you know what? I'm just going to put all my skeletons that are in my closet out here, right? We all know that people on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, on every platform usually put their best self on camera, not their worst self, right? I have personally intentionally tried to put things that I've done wrong or mistakes that I've made on camera. Of course, not everything, right? I don't want to embarrass my family, but we all have skeletons in our fucking closets, okay? I'm sure, I can almost guarantee you, at some point in my career, probably early on, I have used someone else's information and not credited them. Okay. But I feel like my text of E's video maybe opened the door, or maybe it was E. I don't know. I don't think there has to be a blame. Hold on, I gotta unzip my jacket. It got really hot in here. I don't think there has to be a blame because it was a problem. E needed to address it. Sorry, E. I see you in the comments. I don't mean to drag you into my video. I'm sorry. It's just, it is what it is, right? I'm not saying anything bad about you, you at all. But I'm sure at some point I've taken somebody's information and not accredited them. Here's what I want you fine people to know. From someone who has a website, not a YouTube channel, who posts a list, has told me to my face on the phone, well, it's okay to steal. I mean, it's penny information. No, it's not fucking okay, guys. We have a team. I have a business. I pay people, contractors, to work. They're not paid hourly. They're paid by the work they provide me, right? I would probably hate to fucking know how many hours they put in because I know how many hours I put in and it's a fucking lot. Granted, it's my business, but I'm saying this is a lot of work. Here's how I want to tell you. I challenge all penny shopping YouTubers to do this, okay? There's a very simple way to know if your favorite YouTuber is stealing someone else's information. And there's a reason why we should not support people who steal other people's information. In saying that, I don't want you to go point fingers at everybody, but it's very simple. And I'm going to tell you how, okay? Anybody who gets their own information has a memo for every week. So the next time, if you're just curious, ask your favorite YouTuber if they're selling, or your not favorite YouTuber if they're selling. Ask them to see the memo. They don't want to post it publicly. They can send it to you in a private message to see if they have a legit one. I purposefully showed an old one here today just so somebody doesn't, like, I didn't want to use this week's and somebody say, see, I got a memo. But you can ask them that, I just want to make sure you're legit, because it's so unfair to take somebody's information that they've worked hours, and not only working hours, paid people to work hours, like in my case, worked hours and paid people to work many, many hours. And then you just take it and post it as if you found the information on your own. It's bullshit. And also another problem that we have in all of this is, I'm going to drag E back into this. Sorry. It's not, I don't know how to say this. And this is a live video and I can't take things back after it's live and it's out there, right? But when I'm making a video like this, I asked Madison, could I use her name? I know that he's okay with me saying her name because I didn't ask her, but she made a video and she's a normal fucking person, not a psycho. So she's going to be fine with it, I'm sure, or I wouldn't have said it. But it's not like I can come on camera and say, it's clear this person is stealing from that person and that person is stealing from that person. You know what I'm saying? Also, there's room for everybody. It's so easy to say, Christmas is going to be 25 cents this week. By the way, I found this information by Krista or whoever. It's so easy to say that. So I don't know why people don't just do that. There is enough room for everybody here. Okay. 50, 60-year-old women should not be bullying 20-year-olds for months and 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 months. Sometimes on this end of the line, it's very hurtful. I get so many comments like, I just love you. You're so funny. You're the best. I only trust you. And if I read those comments and I let them swell my head, they most definitely can, right? But if I'm reading those comments and there's one comment that says, you're a fucking piece of shit, I promise you the "you're a piece of shit" comment affects me more than the "you're so great" comment. And I promise you that that's true for most people. Maybe not, on different levels, right? I'm lucky that when I was 20, I wasn't on YouTube, because I don't know that I could have ever handled that. I'm going to ask you guys, please, on Madison's behalf, I've met her in person, and I keep using her as an example because I just talked to her. I've had my own beef with her, okay? She was a contractor for me. We had a falling out, and then she teamed up with my ex-contractor who stole a bunch of my information and also tried to make me lose my source of information, which pissed me off, obviously. And then we had some beef, but I wish that never happened, because I think deep down Madison has problems just like we all do, and she's a lovely fucking person. So for her specifically, I just want to say, I know I've done my fair share of talking shit, but can we try to, I seen her, I looked today and I seen a lot of negative comments, and it made me sad because I feel like she has learned and grown, hopefully, and I feel like she's a lovely fucking person trying to find her way in the world. I know, aside from Madison, myself, other YouTubers, probably even Madison, probably E, we all have our problems. We all have shit that we're dealing with behind the scenes. Think twice before you leave a comment. Let's not leave this video and go point fingers that everybody's stealing off of everybody. It is happening. It's not okay that it's happening. But even worse, and even more dangerous, is people feeding into all this drama. I have seen so many screenshots from me with another person in a conversation that are fake. I've had that same person ask me, should we make a fake screenshot conversation? Okay, so just know that. So if that person is willing to do that to me, they'll do it to somebody else. Also, it is hard that E can't just come out and say who, right? And I'm certainly not going to. But I feel like you have enough hints that you can figure it out. When you guys send us information, it is helpful. It is also helpful if you tell us where if you got that information from somebody else. Because what happens sometimes is people will say, hey, Krista, this is a surprise penny, and they'll send us something. But really, they got that from somebody else, and they don't tell us that part. Oh, and Madison and I talked about this, and I want to address it because I think it's also important. And I don't mean to make Madison like the shining star of my video, certainly, but I literally just had a phone conversation with her, and that's why I'm talking about her. But apparently she got some heat for saying that she was looking at her competitors and what they have posted. For me personally, I have a membership, and so I want to know, I want my members to try to get the information as best as they can first, as fast as they can. So, very much so, I'm going to check, or, our team is going to check to see if that information is posted elsewhere. I've come out and said I do not watch other people's videos, and I don't. I mean that from the bottom of my fucking heart. The only time I'll ever watch a video is if it's just something so enticing that I have to click. But I try not to because I want to be different. I want to be myself. And I think this goes for all niches, not just penny shopping. If you're not creative and you can't come up with your own ideas and you can't be yourself, then you probably shouldn't be trying to make a career out of this. I think this could be a great job for some people, but it's a lot of stress and um, a lot of drama that comes along with it. And we all need to try to work together instead of against each other because, frankly, it's fucking embarrassing that we have to address the topic of stealing so fucking often. It's embarrassing. It makes us look like toddlers. It's fucking embarrassing. Don't y'all agree? So I'm sorry if you guys took it or anyone took it of me sharing E's video as let's go point fingers at who's stealing, because I certainly don't want people getting hate comments. On the other hand, I don't think it's fair to steal other people's information. That's why I'm telling you the way to find out if your favorite person that's sharing information, YouTuber, website, blogger, whatever, we all make ourselves accessible, you can message on Facebook, email, text, whatever. Ask to see memos a couple of weeks in a row and see if they can provide them for you. If not, they probably are stealing information. And you don't want to support that. Support people who are doing the work, right? E said this in her video, and I also agree with this 100%. I don't want you to comment on my videos I only watch you. Although I love that and thank you. But there are things that I miss. There are things that are your miles may vary. There are things that, somebody, E might have a different perspective on something than I have. Madison might have a different perspective on something that I have. They both are more into, I don't know what Madison's been posting recently, actually. But E obviously is more into remodels. Carrie with Super Sunday Sweeps, very great with remodels. And I've met Carrie in person. I've known Carrie for years. She's never come to me with drama. I've never known her to steal anything. I trust that I will never regret telling you guys to watch her, because the truth is almost every fucking person I've ever recommended, I regretted at some point. And I just don't know what to do about that. But I do feel guilty for sending that text yesterday, although I wanted you guys to watch the video. And it's unfortunate that the people I need to hear this probably aren't the people watching this. But just think twice about the comments that you're leaving people and pointing fingers. Things aren't always as they seem. And, I think I don't know if it's not as clear as it is to me, but to me, it's very clear who steals and who doesn't. Please don't point fingers at people in my comments either. I think you guys figured out who it was who sent me the ease list, right? Everybody seemed to have got that. And even that person should not be bullied, right? If you want to go unsubscribe from them, do that. But they should not be bullied. And it's put out there publicly. Maybe you still want to support them. Maybe you don't. I don't know. That's your decision to make. But I think as a viewer, this is something I never would have thought of. And that's why I'm telling you. I always wanted to be truthful and honest with you guys. I've made so many truth telling videos. Do you guys have any questions? No, I'm definitely not irrelevant. Fucking E is not irrelevant. She is going to be very fucking relevant. I promise you that. She is relevant now. But because of her personality and because of just how authentically herself she is, and it's clear that she puts so much work into it, I can tell you from experience, she's going to do well. She's going to be the next big thing. The brain is not fully developed until 25. So you're right when you say being young makes a difference and being able to handle tons of negativity. Sadly, it can become life. But I agree with that 100%. And I have some regrets because of that. I even today apologized because there are some things I don't regret for sure, but maybe taking it on so long, I do regret. Some things need to be called out, but it doesn't need to go on for so long. And that's what makes me feel bad for Madison, honestly, is just that this wasn't even about her. So the fact that I woke up this morning and she had to make a video because people were attacking her from what happened yesterday made me sad. Because even regardless of our, whether we're friends or not, I hate to see somebody bullied for that fucking long. especially somebody so young. We have to give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm 35. Okay. My brain's fully developed. Probably lost a few fucking brain cells along the way, too. I make plenty of mistakes. There are plenty of things wrong with me. There are plenty of things that I am trying to better in my life. Um, there are diagnoses that I have that I would love to share with you that might, put the puzzle pieces together a little bit for you. And oh, I see now. I understand. But obviously, we're not, like I said, going to come on here and say all the bad things about ourselves and stop fucking. If somebody called irrelevant, that pisses me off. There's no person in this world, except maybe one or two, that are irrelevant. That was mean. E is super fun. Yes, and easy to watch. I agree with that. The next big thing. You are a big thing already, though. I don't mean to say it like that. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Yes, I'm glad you sent the message out to every. Okay, I'm glad you're glad I sent the message out because I don't regret sending the message out. What I regret is not sending the message out and saying like, please don't bully anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's what I regret. Um, because I think it was a video that needed to be seen, 100%. And if you don't know what we're talking about, I'll link E's video and Madison's video in the comments and the description box after this video is over. Um, I didn't watch all of Madison's video, though, I gotta be honest. I talked to her though, so I know what was said. So cheats should be called out. I think they do, but in a way, um, that we still be kind, right? Because I'm sure in 5 years, okay, and let me tell you why I say this. When I first started my YouTube channel, I very much kind of posted what everybody else posted. Not in copying their deals or anything, but everybody tried to post matchups for every store, and that's what I thought I had to do. Right. And then I quickly realized, luckily, oh, I'm just being like everybody else. So why would anybody take the time to consistently watch me? I know about Dollar General. And at the time, there was only two people who posted about Dollar General and they didn't go in store. They like wrote on notebook paper scenarios. So I was like, that Dollar General is my shit. So I stopped watching other people's YouTube videos and focused on Dollar General. And my channel absolutely exploded when I did that. Um, and all the other YouTubers were so fucking mean to me. And that is why I fall victim to being friendly with people and then find out they're two-faced, backstabbing thieves, I guess, because nobody was nice to me. In fact, I had YouTubers that I was friends with that blocked me the day I beat them in subscribers and shit like that. So I wanted to not have that happen. If I can help somebody, especially if somebody asks me something that I can easily give them an answer to, why wouldn't I? Right. And why wouldn't I just be nice to that person? But I've just learned my lesson so many times and that's why I will never, ever recommend like someone. I might say, He's great, and I think she's gonna be the next big thing, but I am certainly not gonna sit here and say, "Everybody go subscribe," because I do not wanna have to come back and say, "I'm sorry, I said go subscribe." Although I don't foresee that happening with her. I think she's a lovely, reasonable person. Um, I truly do. But I think the problem is, too, you guys, and this is something that we need to address. You make money for YouTube videos. So, even if it's not a lot of money, even if your channel is small, even if you're making $50 a month, anytime there's money involved, people get fucking greedy. And that's what the stealing comes down to, right? And also it's kind of proven, not kind of, it is, likes and views and all that stuff. I forget what it's called, but it does something in your brain, right? You get excited about it and you want more and more and more and more. I try now, used to, and it's the way I grew my channel, is trying, like, I would find a person that had more subscribers than me and I would try to beat them. And then the next person um, that had more subscribers than me, and I would try to beat them. And because I'm a real competitive person, I knew that would drive me. And then, so that is kind of a downfall too, even though I never told that person I was competing with them. I just did it in my head. And then I remember, I'm going to tell you all that story because I talk about it all the time, but I don't think I've ever said it on camera. I remember the first time I made $5. It was before you had to apply to the partner program and all that shit. And I logged into my YouTube and I made $5. And I screamed, you would have thought I won the lottery. But for me, I was very poor at the time. My car wasn't running. We couldn't find a transmission to put in the car. Then we finally found one. It was very expensive. It was very expensive to have somebody to put it in. So my husband put it in. He had never put it in transmission, although he does know how to work on cars. So it took him like forever to put the transmission in. So I was like, I'm stuck at home. I was riding the bus to stores. I was getting stuck at like Walmart for 4 hours. So I was like, fuck, I'll just help people learn how to coupon because everybody I had watched on YouTube at that point was so fucking fake. Not everybody, okay, but most of them were so fake and pretended to be so perfect. And all their coupons worked. Nobody ever talked about coupons not working that should work and stuff like that. So I thought I could bring that to the table at the very least, even though I didn't. I was using an Obama phone that didn't even have a front facing camera and stuff. I didn't know how to edit and all that. But anyway, um, but I love YouTube and I don't regret doing this at all. I'm happy that, one person clicks on my video now. Um, and my advice to any YouTuber is to not get caught up in the numbers, and just have fun. And drama comes along with it. There's going to be drama. People love drama. Why do you guys think the drama channels on YouTube do so well? And the Housewives of whatever, all those types of shows do really well because there's drama and people like drama. It just is what it is. So you have to accept that at some point. A lot of A lot of us have watched her this long. How is that relevant? Yep, and you would also make videos saying you were going to jail. What? Endorphins. Yes, that's the word I was looking for, I think. Wonky sound. Oh, it's because I'm holding my phone. I want to get back to couponing, but when I do couponing videos, they don't do so well. I think I need to. This video is very hypocritical. Why? Please tell me why. Aw, see, this is a sweet comment. I don't comment a lot, but I've been here from the beginning and you've never changed. I've always tried to be myself. I've always just tried to, um, you know, be Krista. Well, in the very beginning, I do think I tried to be more proper and stuff, but it was because the bar was set with all the other channels at the time, everybody acted so perfect, you know? And that's why I decided to cuss because in real life, I cuss and I'm not perfect. And I promise you, probably all those people who don't cuss in their videos probably cuss in real life. And, you know, I would probably get a lot more brand deals, like big brand deals, if I was more family friendly and didn't cuss. But I don't care. I don't want that. I'm not doing this solely for money. I'm doing this because I enjoy doing this. And I have always just wanted a job where I could help people. And I've always wanted a job where I could talk to people. And who fucking knew? I mean, I could do this and make money, you know? Yes, give the video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I've been here since the beginning when you didn't used to cuss. Yeah, I didn't cuss because people didn't cuss. Is somebody trolling the penny community? People have no lives. I know. That's exactly what it is. I think one of the bullying situations that I've seen is coming from someone who just doesn't have a fucking life. They have a very fucking sad life. My thing is, I've watched you before you had the subscribers and do believe things have changed, but you've stayed the same. Yes, things have changed. I've changed. I'm not the same person that I was 5 years ago. And you know what? If anybody ever says to you, this is a lesson that I learned the hard way, you've changed. That is a jealousy issue because you've changed. I wish you were the person you were 3 years ago. That is a jealousy issue. That is somebody who doesn't want you to grow and become a better person. You know, I think the only thing like everybody has to do in life is try to be a better person. Right? And raise our kids, pay our bills, live our lives. Right? That's all we got to do. I don't want to stay the same. I don't want to be the same person I was 5 years ago. I don't want you to want me to be the same person I was 5 years ago. Although generally I'm going to be the same person, but hopefully I learn and grow. And sometimes I have went backwards, but you know, you realize that and hopefully move forward. Yeah, you can rewind the live. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. Hey, Stephanie. My kind of gal. We all have not the best sides to us. We are all human. I cuss as well, so fucking what? Right. That's exactly my point. I hate this. Like, I get this so often as someone that I used to work with that I fired. So and so is sharing screenshots, blah, 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 blah. The same person offered to make fake screenshots of a conversation to me. So I know the screenshots are fake. Therefore, I don't give a fucking shit. Also, I'm not a perfect person. If you hung out with me for 2 years or whatever, I'm sure at some point I wasn't perfect. Hate to burst the bubble out there, but it is what it is. I'm sure Lori could tell you all kinds of shit. But she wouldn't, even if she got mad at me. I'm gonna go ahead and say that right now. Even if I fired Lori or she quit tomorrow, she wouldn't do that. She's just not that type of person. And I respect that so much. And I love her so much for that. I believe Danielle is the same way, but I've known Lori longer, so. Oh, well, thank you. I think Chris has changed, but from my perspective, from the better. I never thought YouTubing would be so cutthroat. Girl, me either. I use cuss words like punctuation. What it is, you are the best at what you do, and they can't stand it. Well, there are other people who are good at other things, like remodels that I'm not so great at, and other things too. So there's room enough for everybody. I think everybody just needs to find what they're good at and focus on that. Not focus on, oh, Krista's video did well, so I'm going to emulate that. That's what's annoying. Danielle seems ride or die. She does. All right. Any questions? You got to rewind. We're just talking about all the drama going on in the community and, how to tell if people are stealing information or posting their real information. Again, if you want to know if someone's stealing information or posting real information, ask them to see a memo. Because if they're having real information, they'll have that memo. I will say, I'm gonna post E's video that I texted out yesterday. I didn't fully watch Madison's video, but you should watch it if you got time, if you can. I wouldn't call Madison my BFF. You guys know we've had some falling outs. Don't leave her a negative comment if you watch, please. She doesn't need any more of those. Things happen. There is fallouts. Even the person who stole from me, okay? Let's hope that this person learns and grows from that. I think this is kind of, and maybe, we should have said this earlier, but this is all the cancel culture, essentially, is what it is. I personally believe you can't be canceled. You can only cancel yourself, right? If I was canceled, if I did something awful and I continued to make videos, people would hate watch and I would still be successful. You know what I mean? Maybe eventually I might become irrelevant. But as long as you're into it and excited about it, I think that you nobody can cancel you but yourself. And we shouldn't cancel people because they make a mistake. Granted, some mistakes are bigger than other. And I think the stealing situation is a very big deal. Okay. I don't want to undermine that because I think it's fucking bullshit. And the fact that this person has not publicly apologized and instead talked about the poor people watching videos. You called your own audience poor people? I don't think that is something that should just be looked over. Again, that's why I texted E's video out yesterday, because I wanted you guys, I don't think it should be looked over. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. I think that it should be called out. But 6 months from now, if that person has learned and grown from that situation, then we need to leave them the fuck alone about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't harp on things forever. Remember the clean cut couponing video that I made? We didn't harp on that forever. It happened. We talked about it. We moved on. Thieves and liars, I can't stand. Same. I certainly, the way it was done, it was known that it was stolen. And so for me personally, I can't look over that. I personally told this person, I can no longer be friends with you, and I think you need to have some self-reflection first. Because what pissed me off even more is they just wanted me to get on the hate train of E. Because they thought that E was mad at me, or me and E had a falling out, right? Which showed me even more of that person's character. Because I'm not a bandwagoner. I'm not just going to hate somebody because you hate them, right? Unless you're like my bestie. We are not naming names, no. But you all, if you just watch E's video, you'll figure it out. I've had this person on my channel. I've been on their channel. I'm not going to say their name. Drama will go away in the end. We all want the same thing. Hopefully the other person will learn to never do that again. You know, I hope that too, but to be honest, it didn't seem remorseful. And that's why I said, you know, I can't continue to be friends with you. This seems just like you're being childish. And then she said, he called me a wolf, and then tried to say she didn't say that. And so I'm not sure that this person has any growth happening anytime soon. But we'll see. You know, I won't see because I won't watch, you know, but y'all see, I guess. I cast no stones. I try not to either, honey. Honey. But also, this was a blatant stealing, so I'm casting a stone at that. The thing that gets me is that y'all don't even have to work in the same building. Y'all keep up more mess. Are you saying that YouTubers, we don't work in the same building, but there's all this drama? Is that what you're saying? Yes, I know why there hasn't been a penny list. There's some supply chain issues, but there was a penny list. It was just one item, and then we found a surprise penny. What, April? Can we just hold hands and sing Kumbaya by the fire, E? Ooh, I don't know, Stacy. We gotta figure that out. It's one surprise penny, yes, one. Stolen from me. Did we steal the surprise penny from you? No, we didn't. We found it on our own. You wanna say hi? Okay. You realize we're live. You want to be on the video? You moving out here? Yeah, I'm just gonna move in my car. My husband's not been very nice to me. He out of I would say 2 out of 5 days did not rub my feet until I fell asleep. So I rubbed your feet last night and the night before. Well, I would call that abuse. If you don't rub me my feet till I fall asleep. Do you scratch my back? Yes, I scratch your back. No. It's abuse, isn't it, guys? If he doesn't rub me every single night. I can't read your mind, honey. I call that spousal. I need to tell you. Yeah. Are we gonna have our first argument on camera? Did y'all watch our cute little TikTok yesterday? If you didn't, bitch, go watch it. Yes, I do. Hi, Jason. Hi, Jason. Hi, Jason. Tell him it's spousal abuse if he rubs me every night until I fall asleep and then abruptly stops for 2 days. I spoke to you. My poor hands. You get rubbed every night, you know where I always ready. I rub your feet through. I put you in her one day. Oh, yeah, I thought you were joking. I didn't realize you were talking to somebody else. Love the TikTok. Yeah, it was cute. I thought so. Anyway, I hope you guys liked it. All right, guys. I'll leave you alone. Let's continue. Yeah. I love you. All right, I'll be in a minute. Yeah, if you guys get memos, sometimes memos are your mom's may vary. So if you get them and you don't want to post videos, you can certainly send them to me. My email is cmfcoupon6@gmail.com. We will totally accept that. Because some of them are your mom's may vary. Another reason why you should watch multiple YouTubers. I have gotten lists that say store specific. It should be abuse. I am so lucky with my husband. You know, I had a friend who made me feel really guilty for a long time that I had a good relationship with my husband. And so I didn't post or say anything about him. And looking back on that, I feel like that's really fucking sad. What a loser friend to make me feel that way. Make me feel ashamed that I have a good relationship with my husband. Like, of course, my husband and I bicker and bitch at each other, but we quite love each other very much. Oh, you fixed it, Stacy. Oh, shit, girl. All right, I'm leaving anyway. So give the video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Please take away from this video a couple things. Think before you comment. We on the other side of this are real people with real problems. Sometimes you guys don't know what's going on in our lives, and I always use this example, and I'm going to use it again. I was in a real life situation once where apparently this guy was questioning his sexuality, and another man called him a slur, and he took his own life. And I was walking by when they found him, and I will never forget the scream of the lady who found him. And you just do not know. You just don't know. I mean, I try to be open and honest and tell you guys when I'm having issues and stuff, but a lot of the times it's family issues. Like we're having a big family issue right now. I'm not going to come on here and put all my family drama, out to thousands of people. But it's sad and just, crazy. So please just think twice when leaving comments. If you don't want to support someone, don't watch their videos. That is the best, by leaving a negative comment, by thumbs downing the video, by hate watching, you are still supporting them. Stop that. If you know someone's stealing and you don't want to support them, then don't watch their fucking videos. Don't comment. Don't thumbs down. Okay? Ultimately, YouTube sees thumbs down just like a thumbs up. Although they did come out recently and say if you consistently thumbs down a person's video, they'll stop showing it to that person. So, there's that. But just think of, people on the other side of the camera as people, because we are people with real problems, and you just don't know when somebody's having the worst fucking day of their life. I would rather brighten somebody's day than, make them have a negative day because of my stupid comment. I'm sure I've left a negative comment in my life. I'm positive of it. But also, take away from this video. You want to find out if somebody's stealing or not? First of all, you can tell by, have you ever heard this person credit someone else? Have you ever seen a memo? Ask them to show you if you suspect they're stealing. A lot of the time, the biggest red flag is if, and I've had this happen a lot where I post a video and then 2 hours later, this person posts a video. And then the next time I post a video, 2 hours later, they post a video. I post a video, 2 hours later, they post a video. Because it gives them enough time to take my information, put it in a video, and upload it. So if you're seeing things like that, don't support that person. Or say, hey, you should give credit, or whatever you want to say. I don't know. I'm not your fucking boss. I'm just telling you, because I sent that text yesterday, I do feel a little bit guilty that I didn't include in there, please don't bully. Sometimes, I don't know. I don't want to say that out loud because it sounds like I have an ego, and I don't mean it like that, but I'm just going to say it. Sometimes I forget, like, the power that I have. And not that I have power, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if I should have said, let's not bully or something like that, but I didn't. And I wish I would. So, But I don't think E's video was meant either to tell everybody to go bully. If we want you to go bully that person, we say their name. You know, just unsubscribe if you want, subscribe if you don't. If you don't want to unsubscribe, and don't watch people you don't want to support. Simple as that. I've noticed a couple of people post videos after you. I know, it's so fucking annoying. I have a friend or subscriber that was contemplating taking her own life. On her way to a remodel, and after meeting myself and Kimberly, she decided not to use again and did not go through with that. Oh, see, that's so sweet. Yeah, you just never know, man. The influence you have. Thank you. That's a better word than power. You guys are picking up what I'm putting down now. Yeah, don't beat yourself up. Other people's actions are what you're doing. That's true. Yeah. I mean, that is true, but I do beat myself up a lot. I gotta be honest. Why insinuate unsubscribing from their channel? I'm not insinuating unsubscribing from their channel. If you like that person is a thief and you want to stay subscribed, baby, have at it. I ain't your fucking boss. Jason has even when Jason worked and I did, he's always wrote me. He's a very good husband. He does anything I ask him to do. He goes out of his way to make me happy. I'm very lucky. We should be mature. Yeah, there's nobody hating on me. I'm more willing to make this video to take up for the other people. We mentioned Madison, but there's other people too. You know, I just happened to see this morning that Madison had to make a video, and again, I feel like she's just, regardless of how I feel about her, regardless of whether or not we're friends, I feel like she's just been fucking bullied just a little too long. You know what I'm saying? It seems that she's gone on to do other things, so let's just let her do her thing. All right, hang up now. Does he have a single brother? He actually has an identical twin, but he's not single. And the other single brother, I don't think you want. I remember watching one of your penny shopping videos. You were driving from one store to the next with no AC. Yeah, we didn't have heat in my car. I didn't have air conditioner. It was very hard. And thanks to you guys, I was able to buy a car. I'm glad you're speaking about bullying. I like this comment. Let's read it. Crystal says, I'm glad you're speaking out about bullying. However, I feel like you're creating some drama by telling everyone who this is without naming names. Seems like it could cause a lot more drama. True. And I thought about that before I made this video. And how could I say this without causing more drama or problems or bullying? And I'm 35 years old. I don't have all the answers. Because I sent the text, I felt obligated. I felt like I did need to speak up. But I don't know how I could have done this. I don't know how I could have spoke up. Well, frankly, it fucking pisses me off that somebody would send me a list that was somebody else's to begin with. Okay? Let's just fucking be honest about that. A thief is a thief is a thief. Let's just be honest about that. You guys are grown adults, okay? There the you can see on your channel how many kids watch your videos. The percentage of the people under 18 or hell, even 25 that watch my videos is very small. In this video, I've said not to leave people bullying comments. If you don't want to support them, simply don't watch their videos. I don't think that that is creating drama. Also, the video has been made, not by me, by someone else, about this, insinuating who it was. If you read the comments of that video, people very clearly knew who it was without me. So I do somewhat agree with you, and I want you to know that that was not my intention. However, you know, it does piss me off. I don't, if they'll steal from her, they'll steal from me, right? And also, this person isn't remorseful. So, or at least from what I can tell. So I don't know, man. I don't have a guidebook on the right thing to do, really, here. I don't. I love the old drive-alongs. Me too. We did one actually a few months ago. E was in it too. Maybe we'll do another one. Honey. Some people are extra. You can't please everyone. That is certainly true. I think he did a good job too. I didn't like that, and I don't know if I said this earlier, and then we'll hang up on it because this is going on forever. I didn't like in her first video, she's just insinuated somebody with a membership because there's a lot of us now that have memberships. So it does kind of point the finger at everyone. However, I guess I'm kind of doing the same thing. And I know I have done that very same thing. But again, there's no guidebook. It's not like I can come on here and say the name. And she can't either. She could, but she's not going to, and I'm not going to. I don't know. I don't know. I'm real shocked this person just hasn't come out with an apology. I would fucking apologize. Anyway, did you email us? Uh, email cmfcoupon6@gmail.com right now. Yeah, I'm glad you watch a lot of channels. Yeah, I knowingly won't support a thief either. But you obviously are an adult and you can make your own decision. I don't watch anybody's. I try not to watch anybody's videos, although I have watched 2 of E's videos this week. Hi, Anne's family. I hope you enjoy watching me on the big TV. Bye, guys. Have a good day. I gotta go.